Telling you is that when God thought about you this morning, he knew that this day was created with you in mind, with me in mind. And because this day was created with us in mind, now my last point, number 6, it's time to move forward and anticipate something great. Woo! Can somebody say, I'm waiting, I'm expecting it. I'm expecting God. All that hell and all that pain and all that hurt I've been through, God, I'm expecting you to do something with that. Do you have an expectation anymore? When we get an expectation and believing God for more, now we're sitting back and waiting on God to do. I'm waiting on God to do something big. Even the same promises that Israel have are the same promises that I have here on earth. The same promises that Israel had. How do we overcome our pain? And I am done. How do we overcome our pain? How do we overcome? We get to a point to where we're no longer facing it, but we're overcoming it. We're getting out of that chair. We're expecting when I get out of that chair that my hair gonna be slick. I told you about the perm. Go back and watch it. You get out of that chair and your hair gonna be slick. Your hair gonna be perm because I expect my hair to be straight. I expect my hair to be together, even though I may have some patches here and there because the perm burned. Even though the perm may have burned, I'm expecting my hair to be straight. You mean to tell me I'm not going to expect God promises? I'm not going to expect God to give some promises to me. I press on towards the mark. I make sure that I move forward because I realize, God, that I know that there's going to be greater after this. I know that there's going to be great. I know that I'm going to grow. I'm going to learn and I'm going to listen and I'm going to grow from all of the pain that you gave me and all the stuff that you allowed to happen in my life. Can I come and tell you that everything you've been through is because God knew that you could handle it? I know that's so churchy, but the reason why I tell you he know you can handle it because he know that you're going to do something with it, because when you woke up today that you had an expectation in mind, and when God thought about you today, I'm through. I'm shedding the book. I'm done. When God thought about you today, he knew that you was going to do something with that pain. Yes, my expectations are higher. He knew that, come here, Keisha. He knew you was going to do something. Come here, Mr. Hamilton. He knew, Miss Driver. He knew that all that stuff you've been through, Liz. He knew all that stuff that happened. It may not look like it right now. And I'm going to speak to y'all and I'm done. I got to go. He knew that all the things that went on in your life, all the things that happened in your life, he knew that you were going to be able to handle it because you were going to turn it around and be able to give your testimony. Because one thing about a testimony is that at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you about no testimony until I'm done with the test. That's the true testimony. That's the difference in then getting up and saying, Lord, I thank you, and bragging about your testimony. But when you have a testimony, baby, you looking at a girl that then cried her eyes out because of hurt. I'm looking at somebody that then yelled, baby, that's your true testimony. Right now, there's some people that can't handle your testimony because they gonna think you bragging, but they don't realize that I had an expectation. And I'm believing God because all of the hell I've been through, now I can lift up my hands and say, God, I thank you for the test. Your test was worth it. I come to tell somebody today, your test was worth it. Now there's a time that God will tell you to tell your testimony, and he knew that you was going to move in, and he knew that you was going to say something. So have an expectation. I'm done. Until tomorrow. Okay, set your alarms, set your clocks. Set your clock, set your alarm, 12 p.m. We coming back and we closing this thing out. I told you we're going on a journey. Day 1, we learn how to face our pain. Day 2, we overcoming our pain. Tomorrow, we're going to learn how to get from pain to purpose.